We've been talking about this. Spring is the time when most people say, well, now I might want to sell my house, or now I might look. You're thinking it's going to be just blooming with options right now. That's not exactly the case right now. New homes aren't being listed fast enough to keep up with buyer demand. Plus, the interest rates are really high, much higher than last year. And that could be keeping a lot of buyers on the fence.
Or on the other side of the fence.
On the other side of the fence. Whatever side of the fence you want.
Back with us today, Libby Levinson-Katz with the Denver Metro Association of Realtors. So you're saying that if we look at this and we can identify certain problems as far as the housing market, but you say right now inventory is where you're focused?
Inventory is the biggest problem right now. There just aren't enough houses for buyers to look at and for buyers to put an offer in on.
And that door has been shut starting with the interest rates. They're double what they might have been a year or so ago.
We started seeing more inventory increase after the big increase of interest rates last May. So then we started to have more and more inventory on the market, which was wonderful. And then we've now already absorbed all of that inventory. And as soon as a home is coming on the market, it's gone. That's the same story as it was last year, but worse now. Our inventory is down even further than it was last year, 30%.
But the price is down. So that's what you would think there would be a better situation, but not really. I mean, prices have gone down year to year.
Prices are down. The median price is $580, down from $617 last year.
Denver metro area.
Denver metro area, the 11 counties, yes. And now it's just, we're just at a gridlock. And because interest rates are higher, people aren't bidding up the prices as much as they were last year.
So that's part of the reason why people might not want to sell.
Absolutely.
But if interest rates aren't going to move, or if they are, it might be in an upward direction still, from hearing what the Fed has to say. What other relief might there be for the market to try to get things moving?
There are some very unfriendly landlord bills coming through, and I'm starting to see some landlords offloading their inventory. So we are seeing some inventory come back from that, but it's really tight right now.
You're talking about rental properties turning into houses for sale and properties for sale.
And also, I was just asking you what impact this has, just the whole property assessment thing. I mean, a lot of people were just stunned by what they saw. And so it's one of those things that, 6 months ago when you saw somebody in your neighborhood sell their house and you find out how much they sold it for, you're like, whoa, this is great. And now we're like, oh, no, nobody sell any property right now. It's kind of a really weird conundrum.
It really is. And that you phrased that perfectly, that you do a little cha-cha and then go, you get your bill and go, wait a second, no, that's not what I want. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. There's some talk that there may be a relief for what those bills are come next January. So it'll be interesting to see how it unfolds. But there are a lot of shocked folks right now getting those bills.
So like with so many things involving money, patience is quite the virtue, but not everyone has the time. The clock tells you when you might have to sell or buy or do something like that. Is there, the markets have always had waves. We are now in a wave. Are we in the middle of a wave? Are we at the top or bottom of one?
I think we're probably in the middle of a wave,
yeah.
But I think patience is absolutely key right now. Buyers are just waiting on pins and needles every week, waiting for more inventory, and then we go look at it. May be great, may not be great. It's challenging.
It is challenging, and we appreciate you sharing some of the information with us. Give people some ammo, at least, to know what they're doing going forward. Libby Levinson-Katz, thanks for joining us from the Denver Metro Association of Realtors.
Thank you.